Good afternoon and welcome to the University of Adelaide graduation ceremony. This afternoon's ceremony is for graduates from the Faculty of Health and Medical Sciences. The ceremony will commence very shortly. The university has a contract photographer to provide photography services during the ceremony. If you wish to take photos, I will ask that you do so discreetly from your seat and please do not use flash. To maintain the ceremony's sense of occasion, please switch off your mobile phones. In the case of an emergency, please follow the direction of staff members. The emergency assembly point is on the Goodman Lawns at the western side of Benithan Hall, and the evacuation plan can be found on page 9 of the programme. For safety reasons, guests are not to enter the galleries upstairs, and please do not sit on the steps in the balcony area. Before we begin, I kindly ask that you direct your attention to the detailed order of proceedings, which will give you a guide of today's ceremony. Accompanying this, you will find the graduation ceremony booklet, which serves as a cherished memento of this day. Thank you and enjoy the ceremony. The academic procession is about to enter the hall. We will be singing the national anthem. The words are on page 8 of the programme. Please now stand if you are comfortably able to do so for the academic procession, and remain standing for the national anthem.
I, Catherine Branson, Chancellor of the University of Adelaide, declare open this congregation convened for the purpose of presenting degrees. Distinguished guests, parents, friends, relatives, most importantly, those of you graduating today, welcome to the University of Adelaide's graduation ceremony. This is, of course, a very special ceremony. It's the last ceremony of the University of Adelaide for the graduates of the Adelaide Medical School. Gana Meana, Gana Yata, Nadlu Thumbandi, we recognise that we're on Gana land. We acknowledge the Gana people, past and present, the original custodians of the Adelaide Plains, and thus of the land on which the University of Adelaide's campuses are built. We acknowledge the Gana people's ongoing spiritual connection to this beautiful land. Graduates, your graduation is an event in which I hope you take great pride. I know your family and friends take pride in your success. The University of Adelaide is also proud of your achievements. I commend you for your choice of profession. It's a profession you've chosen which is lead you to a life of service to others. Of service to others in a way that means that you will put their interests ahead of your own for all of your professional life. This day, your graduation day, is a day you might think it's worth finding some time just to reflect on what brought you to the University of Adelaide and to reflect on where you'll now go as you graduate with your degrees. It might be that this day will signal a very significant change in your life. But wherever your life takes you, whatever your future profession proves to be, I know that the skills, the knowledge, the training you've had here will stand you in very good stead. And I hope not just in your professional life, but in all aspects of your life. And let me now introduce today's graduation orator. We're very privileged that Associate Professor Peter Subramanian has agreed to give today's address. Peter is a Senior Consultant Vascular Surgeon and Medical Director of Surgery at the Central Adelaide Local Health Network, CALLAN, with over 2 decades of service at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital and the Royal Adelaide Hospital, with a private practice based at Calvary, Adelaide and at Ashford. Peter is a graduate, MBBS, from the University of Melbourne and subsequently completed a General Surgical Fellowship at the Royal Melbourne Hospital and a Fellowship in Vascular Surgery at the Alfred and Austin Hospitals in Melbourne and the Royal Brisbane Hospital in Queensland. He is an Associate Fellow of the Royal Australian College of Surgeons, a graduate of the Australian Institute of Company Directors, and he has a Master of Business Administration from the Melbourne Business School. He has also completed a surgical leadership program at Harvard Medical School. Peter is an Associate Professor at this university, the University of Adelaide, and has convened and chaired the Board of the Adelaide Vascular Trials, known as AVT, since its establishment in 2001. Peter served for 9 years, 2010 to 2019, on the Board of Vascular Studies of the Royal Australian College of Surgeons, which has a pivotal role in overseeing the binational vascular surgery training program, including selection, training credentialing and curriculum settling. He served as President of the ANZ Society of Vascular Surgery between 2020 and 2022, and as President of the World Federation of Vascular Societies in 2021 to 22. He is an inaugural member of the Steering Committee of the Australian Ethical Healthcare Alliance, and he co-chaired the Clinical Committee of Vascular and Interventional Radiology for the Commonwealth Review of the Medical Benefits Schedule Task Force. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Peter served as an advisor to the South Australian Government on elective surgical restrictions, and he continues to serve on the State Elective Surgery Steering Committee. This year, Peter was appointed Adjunct Associate Professor at Flinders, and he teaches at the Rural Medical School, SARM, in the Riverland, where he has been providing a visiting consulting service since 2001. This year, Associate Professor was elected President of the AMA in South Australia. Peter, I'm told, is thrilled to be married to Catherine and is a proud father of Hannah, Samuel and William. His interests include Shakespeare, the opera, Sherlock Holmes, Test cricket and the mighty Western Bulldogs, a wide range of interests, I'm sure you'll agree. Please join with me in welcoming Associate Professor Subramanian.
Honourable Catherine Branson, ACSC Chancellor, University of Adelaide, Professor Andrew Zanatino, Executive Dean, Professor Joe Thomas, Dean of Medicine and Head of School, distinguished faculty, proud families and friends, and most importantly, graduating class of 2025. Thank you for the honor of inviting me to deliver this occasional address at this year's graduation and declaration ceremony of the Adelaide Medical School of the University of Adelaide. We stand on the cusp of a transition to a new Adelaide University, new challenges and new achievements ahead. Class of 2025, you have achieved something significant. Your medical degree, however, is more than the post-nominals of a tertiary academic qualification from the third oldest medical school in Australia. It is a commitment to your vocation, a commitment to continuous learning, and it is a public declaration of a lifetime of service. Since even before the days of the first great center of formal medical training, the 9th century school of Salerno in southern Italy, the credential of physician confers on those who attain this qualification a stature and a particular standing of respect in the wider community. This status is given by society in recognition for your commitment to the acquisition of knowledge, the application of science, and importantly, the provision of healing. With that privileged status comes a responsibility. Many years ago, I arrived in Australia as a timid 18-year-old international student from Malaysia. I was meek, uncertain, and apprehensive, a little bit like I am now. Australia seemed vast, it seemed unfamiliar, and it was a little bit intimidating. I came to Australia because my parents believed that education was the greatest gift that they could give to me. Their foresight and sacrifice, coupled with the academic opportunities of a generous Australia, made it possible for me to embark on my own medical studies at that other sandstone institution, the University of Melbourne, in 1982, and most of you were not born then. My inclination towards medical studies is the echo of legacy from my maternal grandfather, Dr. A.R. Muthaya, who also traveled for education from the peninsula of Jaffna in what was then referred to as British Ceylon, now Sri Lanka, to gain entry into King Edward VII College of Medicine in Singapore, an institution that until that time had restricted admission, and admission was permitted only to Europeans. My grandfather was one of the first 4 Asian students to be admitted to that school. He completed his degree in 1925, a full century ago. By all accounts, my grandfather was engaging and energetic, a good scholar, a decent opening bat, and a tidy wicketkeeper for his college's first 11. Witty and charismatic, he navigated his way through medical school and along the way into the good graces of my grandmother. As a result, and a few subsequent and consequential events, I stand here today. I never met my grandfather. In 1937, he succumbed to tuberculosis. He was 38 years old. Now, for the airborne mycobacterium, it was not discriminatory as it spread through the crowded wards and claimed countless lives, including those of many young doctors. Consolidated data from that time estimate that 1 in 3 doctors contracted the disease and 1 in 10 died, with the risks only declining after the introduction of effective antibiotic therapy, streptomycin in 1944, isoniazid in 1952. Now, these discoveries were based on the foundational work of an alumnus of your university, Sir Howard Florey, who had begun in 1938 the work that would turn Alexander Fleming's forgotten mold into the first true antibiotic, ushering in the era that transformed and saved countless lives, including medical lives. I've often reflected on what it would have been like for my grandfather and his colleagues who knew, as they celebrated the achievement of becoming doctors, as you do today, that the diseases they would treat were not distant threats, but nearby and immediate companions. I imagine the day of his graduation and declaration, and I believe he would have felt the same pride you feel today, the same sense of purpose, and I've little doubt that he would have embraced the same truth, that stepping forward as a doctor meant sometimes stepping into harm's way, but doing so willingly in the belief that a life lived in dedication to others was a life well lived. Now, today, the risks you face as you walk out of this great hall are different, but no less challenging. While you will not walk into a sanatoria filled with the white plague, you will walk into a challenging world. Emergency departments strained by the epidemic of an aging demographic, or the increased burden of chronic disease, mental illness, and the accelerating impacts on health of a changing climate. You will face, just as many of us here already have faced together, new airborne pandemics that could emerge without warning, cyber attacks that can paralyze the hospitals and clinics that you will work in, and the spread of disinformation, sometimes emanating from the highest of places, that will erode trust in the science you have dedicated your life to learn. Like my grandfather, you will practice medicine in a world where uncertainty is a constant companion and where the act of caring will carry personal risks, but of a different nature. The burnout in the relentless stream of constant information flow, the hostile exchanges of an increasingly polarized world holding you responsible for things outside of your control, and the universal challenge not just for doctors, but for all healing professions, managing yourselves as you confront the experience of human suffering as a doctor. Yet, as has been the case since the dawn of our craft, the profession calls not for fear, but for courage. The courage to step forward knowing that your knowledge, your ability to use that knowledge and solve confronting challenges, compounded by your judgment and your compassion, will always remain society's clearest defense against the challenges of any age. This time in our history needs you just as profoundly as the world needed those who came before you. From Howard Florey's penicillin to Basil Hetzel's triumph in eliminating iodine deficiency disorders throughout the world, from John Eccles' Nobel-winning synaptic discoveries to Don McCarthy's founding of modern hematology, this University of Adelaide has been shaped by the giants who have transformed modern medicine. You stand on the shoulders of those giants. Your predecessors may have taken years to analyze what neural networks, predictive modeling, and computational insight now reveal in milliseconds. Yet the challenge remains the same: a commitment to scientific truth, and the application of that truth in the service of others. Medicine is a lifetime of human interactions that you will learn from. Respect every patient, and they will teach you something new. Each careful and compassionate decision you make will call upon you to use what you have learned here and to commit to the things you will commit to in a short while when you take the commitments of the oath you are about to take. Use these well. As I look at you today, I see the optimistic future of our profession. Your careers will take you down many paths, but wherever you go, whatever direction you take, whatever title you end up holding, remember the essence of what you have achieved today. Carry that privilege with humility. Use it well for those who trust you. And as you serve others, find meaning, purpose, and joy in your lives. Your future is not defined by what you have achieved today. Your future is defined by the lives you will touch tomorrow. To the graduating class of 2025, I welcome you to our noble profession. Thank you.
On behalf of the graduates and their families attending today's ceremony, I'd like to thank Associate Professor Peter Subramanian for his stimulating and inspiring address. We are honoured that you've taken the time to join us on this special day to share with us your thoughts and experiences. Your words of encouragement and advice are greatly appreciated. They remind us that education places upon each of us an enduring responsibility to make the best possible use of our talents and to contribute to the betterment of society in whatever way we can. Please join me in once again thanking Associate Professor Peter Subramanian.
I will now receive the candidates for degrees. I call on the Executive Dean.
Chancellor, I, Professor Andrew Zanatino, Executive Dean of the Faculty of Health and Medical Sciences at the University of Adelaide, certify to you and the whole university that the graduates who will be presented to you have all fulfilled the conditions prescribed for admission to the award for which they are so presented.
I, Catherine Branson, Chancellor of the University of Adelaide, by virtue of the power committed to me by the University, confirm that each graduate is admitted to the rank and privileges of a holder of the award in the University of Adelaide for which they are so presented. I call on the Dean and Head of the Adelaide Medical School, Professor Joe Thomas, to present the graduates.
Chancellor, I, Dean and Head of the Adelaide Medicine School, Professor Joe Thomas, present to you graduates from the Adelaide Medicine School to the degrees of Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery. Shernal Apsara Abesekara. Alicia Abraham. Fatima Aga. Leng Fung Ao Yong. Alana Baker. Sebastian Patrick David Baker. Prasanth Raj Balan. Akshat Bansul. Aidan Eric Barbo. Jake Paul Lawrence Bastian. Beth Beasley. Mark Brian Beecher. Caleb Samuel Bem. Rashita Bhatia. Zara Aisha Bilal. Sara Bilwani. Aimun Haziq bin Muhammad Rizwan Chu. Leo Charles Bowley Schubert. John Briggs. Hannah Charlotte Sutton Brown. Carmelo John Caltabiano. Francesca Sylvia Cekic. Saujas Chanana. Kai Jian Chia. Ruth Aining Chiang. Jonathan Zhenghu Chiang. Beatrice Chu. Faiza Imtiaz Chowdhury. Justin Chow. Andrew Chun. Lachlan Michael Clark. Emma Elizabeth Cleasy. Wen Jing Phoebe Kong. Georgie Daish. Benjamin Luan Dung. David Koshi Daniel. Benjamin Thomas Humphreys Dorr. Aaron Jacob de Grief. Yi Xuan Dong. Mark Ding. Ren Harmony Luke Drager. Eleanor Margaret Elizabeth Edwards. Ashini Imasha Akana Yuku. Yalini Elagovan. Chloe Jade Elliott. Amelia Alderina Etchells. Jesse Darren I. Methme Francisca Nina Fernando. Hannah Leanne I. Feidler. Oscar Forster. Owen Roger Fawkes. Devanshu Garg. Marina Gergis. Yash Giri. Jia Shureng Leonard Go. Dion Anesti Guskos. Jezreel Ethan Govenda. Drishti Gupta. Rudruksh Gupta. Bonnie May Hall. Ebony Coral Hammond. Sabrina Sharon Hanin. Hayley Hepworth. Leo Patrick Hildebrand. Hamish Sydney Hill. Grace Elizabeth Hollow. Kelly Hu. Stephen Sai Huang. Yekaterina Hubchenko. Taylor Kate Jackson. Zainab Jawad. Emily Victoria Jeffrey. Leah Joseph. Hyuk Chan Jung. Akshay Harsh Kanhir. Maya Alessandra Cat. Tamarangi Dilanka Kirti Palo. Suyun Jessica Kim. Lokan Kodali. Jia Ling Tiffany Ko. Young Mo Koo. Amber Krachkovska. Sung Jia Sarah Kwok. Lydia Rose Kiprianou. Jian Sia Lai. Jordan Jing Lung Lai. Emma Letitia Lane. Benjamin David Lee. Jasmine Chow Min Lee. Chun Man Benjamin Lee. Ha Lin Lee. Jia Lee. Justin Yong Tek Lee. Kwan John Lee. Si Rong Lee. Wei Shan Bobby Lee. Yi Tong Lee. Ryan Ka Hong Lee. Martins Alexanders Lidhams. Oi Sang Lin. Selinka Ashwati Lincoln. Sheridan Ling. Chun Kai Kevin Liu. Lucinda Juan Liu. Robin Wei Jia Lo. Charlotte Ella Mackenzie. Rima Madikay. Matthew Marinelli. Emily Sarah Marshall. Harriet Margaret McConville. Kieran Memmi. Jing Hui Ng. Marcus Ng. Yan Ho Ng. Ethan Hui Nyuk Nguyen. Nur Nadia Noor Azman. Kieran Ki Eng Ong. Leah Ong Lee Thomas Panayaris. Jai Ethan Paris. Chloe Marie Passmore. Yashika Paul. Callum Peck. Seren Dulkith Pereira. Kate Amelia Petman. An Tuan Pham. Michael Pham. Olivia Piatanesi. Max Cashman Politis. Michael Christian Powell. Anjana Prabhu. Alicia Ann Provey. Peralil Mangai Rajan. Banuka Yahan Ralapanawa. Shrija Rengarasu. Taylor Loren Roundtree. Sophie Brooks Russell. Isaiah Danish Sadiq. Rowan Sanun. Isuri Apsara Kumari Sanavi Rathna. Tara Xiao Ting. Ronak Shah. Anuj Sharma. Tanvi Singh. Zoe Ann Fuzzard Smith. Melissa Clara Spagnuolo. Violet Alice Spanner. Tristan Sebastian Sprumont. Alexandra Maria Stavropoulos. Donna Marie Stewart. Lakshi Sukeja. Rajut Sukeja. Shwing Sun. Jeffrey Sung. Noor Nabila Shazwani. Yong Shen Tan. Kevin Kwan Phai Tang. Tara Xiao Ting. Madeline Elizabeth Taylor. Ji Ying T. Rojin Taymor Nazard. Natasha Tejani. Danielle Charmian Tam Teo. Therese Thomas. Pujana Janandith Thotawata Bandulage. Vincent Kwoknam Trin. Erica Barbara Turner. Isabel Catherine Unwin. Neve Catriona Van Berkel. Kartik Venkat. Shamni Vishnu K. Jessica Vo. Alicia Cueto Vu. Tyler J. Wachtel Kavanagh. Georgia Ann Penner Weber. Jessica Caitlin Weller. Susanna Caroline Wells. Tulani Michelle White. Lauren Renee Whitington. Nadia Williams. Clement Wong. Karpo Wong. Sipalak Wongjura Titi. Alessandra Wu. Christine Shu. Yonina Yahan Yang. Li Xian Samantha Yong. And Charlotte Zhong. Chancellor, this concludes the graduates for this ceremony. We will now begin the prize presentations. I'd like to first invite Associate Professor Peter Subramaniam back to the stage to help present the first prizes. The Ian Furler Prize in Obstetrics and Gynecology, awarded in Year 6 to the student who in their 5th year of the Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery program or 2nd year of the Doctor of Medicine program achieved the highest marks in the multiple choice questionnaire and objective structured clinical examination in the course Medic ST 5016 Human Reproductive Health. The recipient is Georgia Weber. The Ruth Highway Memorial Prize, awarded in Year 6 to the student who in their 5th year of the Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery program achieved the highest marks in the objective structured clinical examination in the course Human Reproductive Health. The recipient is Vincent Trin. The Ranscog Women's Health Award, awarded in Year 6 to the student who achieved the highest marks obtained in the OSCE and MCQ exams in their 5th year. The recipient is Georgia Weber. The Sir Trent Champignon de Crespigny Memorial Prize, awarded in Year 6 to the student who obtained the highest marks in their Year 5 end of clinical examination, Year 5 objective structured clinical examinations OSCE, is awkward Georgia Weber. You can leave now, yeah. The Keith Sheridan Prize, awarded in Year 6 to the student who achieved the highest overall mark in the courses Medic ST 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000 and 5000 in the Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery program. The recipient is Francesca Cekic. The prize in paediatrics, awarded in Year 6 to the student who achieved the best performance in Year 5 paediatric rotation and end of semester examination OSCE. The recipient is Thomas Paniyaris. The Barbara Mailer Memorial Prize, awarded in Year 6 to the student who in their 5th year of the Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery program obtained the highest mark in the Social and Emotional Health term, which is a component of paediatrics and children's health, and the recipient is Harriet McConneville. The H.K. Fry Memorial Prize, awarded to the student who gave the best presentation on a psychiatric topic undertaken as a component of their psychiatry attachment. The recipient is Sarah Bilwani. The Robert and Linda Stamp Prize, awarded to the student who demonstrated the most outstanding contribution and performance in community and/or global medicine. The recipient is Lauren Whitington. The Lister Prize, awarded to the student who submitted the best publication in the field of surgery, excluding ophthalmology and ENT, during the last 12 to 18 months, and the recipient is Jessie I. Next, we have the Derek Fruin Award, which is awarded to trainee medical officers employed at a University of Adelaide teaching site who made a significant contribution to the teaching of medical students by demonstrating excellence in teaching. The recipient for the Carlin Network is Dr. Sean Jolly. We have 3 other recipients for this award who are working hard, so they cannot be here today, but I'd like to announce their names nonetheless. Shaveen Kanakaratne, Sarah Coffey and Mark Chi. Thank you, Professor Peter Subramaniam, and I invite to the stage Sarah Bilwani, President of the Adelaide Medical Students Society, to present the Student Awards to staff.
Throughout their time at the Adelaide Medical School, students are fortunate to receive invaluable teaching from clinicians, registrars, junior doctors and South Australian health staff, often out of the generosity of their own time and without remuneration. The Adelaide Medical Students Society Teaching Awards acknowledge the generous contributions of these teachers and mentors to the learning and growth of students throughout the medical program. 4 awards are presented annually on recommendations from student feedback for contributions to preclinical, clinical and rural teaching, with the final award specifically for registrars who teach into various levels of the program. So for the Richard Pellow Prize for Preclinical Teaching, we have Dr. Matt Arnold. For the Mark Bonin Prize for Clinical Teaching in Years 4 to 6, we have Dr. Amanda Popkensky. For the Registrar Teaching Award, we have Dr. Luke Varta. And for the Rural Teaching Award, we have Dr. Lisa White.
Thank you, Sarah. I now welcome Professor Randall Fall, Chair of the Adelaide Medical Students Foundation Board, to present the Intern Teaching Awards. The Adelaide Medical Students Foundation Board is an independent organisation led by students and graduate doctors from the Adelaide Medical School, which exists to serve and support Adelaide medical students in the form of various prizes, scholarships and grants. The Student Teacher Award recognises the outstanding culture of peer education and mentorship within the Adelaide Medical School, as nominated by students, and is awarded to a final year medical student who exemplifies these efforts to educate and mentor students. The recipient is Saujas Chanana. The Intern Teaching Awards. These 3 awards are given for outstanding teaching by interns to medical students, awarded to an intern from each major teaching site after nominations by students and selection by the medical committee at each site and approval by the AMSF Board of Directors. The Intern Teaching Award from the Royal Adelaide Hospital is Dr. Sofia Smiljanic. The next 2 recipients are also working and unable to be here, but I will read their names. The Intern Teaching Award for the Queen Elizabeth Hospital is Dr. Jackson First. And the Intern Teaching Award for the Lyell McEwen Hospital is Dr. Griffin Dean. Thank you, Professor Fall, and congratulations to the recipients. I now invite Associate Professor Peter Subramaniam back to the stage to present the Everard Prize. The Everard Prize is named after William Everard, who sat on the very first Adelaide University Council and whose father was one of the first of 4 doctors to arrive in South Australia in 1836. His great-great-great-grandnephew is Dr. Thomas Gransbury, a graduate of the University of Adelaide Medical School, who unfortunately wasn't able to be here today to present this award. Awarded in Year 6 to the student who finished as one of the top 4 students in the course Medic ST 3000 and subsequently over Year 4, 5 and 6 obtained the highest overall performance in other courses of the Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery. The recipient is Francesca Cekic. Congratulations again, Francesca, and thank you. I now invite Dr. Stephanie Vuong, President of the Australian Chinese Medical Association, SA, to the stage to present the next prize. The Australian Chinese Medical Association Prize is awarded in Year 6 to the student with the best overall result in Year 6. The recipient is Tanvi Singh. Congratulations. Thank you, Dr. Vuong. I now invite Dr. David Everett, member of Doctors for the Environment Australia, to the stage to present the next prize. The Anthony McMichael and David Shearman Prize for Excellence in the Public Health Aspects of Sustainability is awarded by Doctors for the Environment Australia in honour of the seminal work in climate change and its impacts on human health by former University of Adelaide professors Tony McMichael and David Shearman. The recipient will be the 6th-year student who, throughout the medical program, has contributed most significantly to the cause of sustainability through advocacy, service, education and leadership. The recipient is Lydia Kiprianou. Thank you, Dr. Everett. I'd like now to invite Dr. Claire Keogh, Deputy Chair of the Royal Australian College of General Practitioners, to the stage to present the next prize. The Royal Australian College of General Practitioners Prize is awarded in Year 6 to a student who is ranked with weighting of 50% based on academic merit and 50% on their GP supervisor report. This report assesses the student's commitment to general practice, employability, communication, knowledge and skills. The recipient is Ebony Hammond. Thank you, Dr. Keogh. I'd now like to invite Karen Gregory, Palliative Care Advanced Practice Nurse at Resthaven, to the stage to present the next prize. The Resthaven Palliative Medicine Medal and Prize is awarded in Year 6 to a student who has demonstrated excellence in palliative medicine during their training in medicine. The recipient is Violet Spanner. Thank you, Karen. I'd now like to invite Dr. Jessica Huang, Treasurer of the ANZ Society for Geriatric Medicine South Australian Division, to the stage to present the next prize. The Australian-New Zealand Society for Geriatric Medicine SA Prize is awarded to the student who performed the best in a geriatric viva in their 5th year of the course. The recipient is Jiang Ying T. Thank you, Dr. Huang. Professor John Crompton, AM RFD, was unable to join us today to present this next award, so I will ask again Associate Professor Peter Subramaniam back to present the next prize. He's working hard for us today. The David Crompton Award is awarded in Year 6 to a student who has submitted the best essay or video on any ophthalmology-related topic of the student's choice. The recipient is Mark Beecher. Thank you. I now invite Professor Lucy Walters, Director of the Adelaide Rural Clinical School, to the stage to present the next award. The Jonathan Newbury Rural Student Award is awarded in Year 6 to a student who has demonstrated to be a well-rounded student, actively engaged in their community as well as their profession. The recipient is Tristan Sprumont. Thank you, Professor Walters. I now invite back one more time to the stage Associate Professor Peter Subramaniam, President of the Australian Medical Association South Australian Branch, to say a few words before presenting the final prize.
It's my honour today, in my role as President of the Australian Medical Association in South Australia, to present the AMA South Australia Patrons Plate. The Patrons Plate was established by the Adelaide Medical Students Society in 1986. It takes its name from the Society's patron, the Senior Doctor or Professional Medical Association, in this instance the AMA in South Australia, and it symbolises the profession's support for its students. The Patrons Plate is awarded each year to the graduating student who stands out across 3 domains: exceptional academic performance, an outstanding contribution to the University of Adelaide's Medical School and its student community, and, importantly for the AMA, a meaningful contribution to the health and well-being of the broader communities. These values are embedded in the AMA's SA prize criteria, which emphasizes excellence not just in study, but in leadership, service, advocacy, and professionalism. The AMA in South Australia originates from our predecessors, the British Medical Association, 135 years ago. One of the most enduring achievements of the BMA in South Australia was lobbying for the creation of a medical school in Adelaide. The University of Adelaide was that school and opened in 1885, as you're aware, as Australia's 3rd oldest medical school. This year's recipient exemplifies the qualities held high by the AMA. Throughout her 6 years at the Adelaide Medical School, the recipient has distinguished herself as a student of exceptional ability and integrity. Her academic achievements are matched by a generosity in service, leadership among her peers, and a commitment to health equity. The recipient has made significant contributions to regional and rural health through education and community engagement, participation in student placements, and activities in the APY lands, and has shown a sustained commitment to improving health outcomes for Indigenous communities. Her research on diabetes and its impact on Aboriginal populations was selected for presentation at the Pacific Region Indigenous Doctors Congress in 2024. That is an honor that speaks to both the quality of her work and the respect she has earned. She has been a strong ambassador for the AMSS, contributing to the life of the medical school community, including leadership and participation in 2025 Med Review. She's widely known among her peers for her warmth, her professionalism, and her genuine care for others, qualities that will serve her future patients well. It's my great pleasure to award the 2025 Australian Medical Association of South Australia's Patrons Plate to Lauren Whittington.
Thank you to all our presenters and congratulations to all the award recipients. That concludes the award portion of the ceremony.
I'm delighted now to present to you once again Sarah Bilwani, who has presented this afternoon with the Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery. Sarah will now give the valedictory address on behalf of the cohort of graduates who are presented with their awards this afternoon.
I still remember my first day of med school. David Daniel told me I had the most Australian accent of any brown person he had ever met. I ordered a chai latte and then discovered I have raging lactose intolerance. And I was made whiteboard scribe for our very first case. Someone asked me to draw the heart, and for reasons I cannot explain, I panicked and drew it backwards and also upside down. Rudrash Gupta was helpful in pointing out that it looked like a Macca's chicken nugget. Thank you, Rudrash. After that class, I sat on a toilet at uni, called my dad, and informed him calmly that I was not cut out for this degree. And yet, here we are. Good afternoon to our dedicated staff and mentors who have guided us, to our family and friends who have supported us, and to the class of 2025 graduating cohort, the most remarkable group of people I will ever meet. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sarah. I came to Adelaide 6 years ago from Bundaberg, Queensland, at the ripe age of 17, with nothing but 10 entire suitcases of clothes. Some things never change. I came here hoping for a degree, but somehow found a second family too. In a room full of people I deeply respect, it's a profound and humbling honour to have been chosen as your valedictorian and speak on behalf of such an incredible group of humans. To my graduating class, this may be the last time we're all in one room after thousands of hours of lectures, study and exams. And it feels strange to give any advice when it's really all of you who have taught me everything that I know. That said, here are my 3 favourite lessons that we as a group have learnt together. The first lesson goes particularly to those whose society has trained to stay quiet, to not raise a voice, and to blend in. Exist loudly. We're the product of generations who have fought, persevered, and refused to be ignored. People's courage run in our veins, and it is our responsibility, our right, and our gift to use that, to claim our space, and to never apologize for the brilliance that we bring to this profession. To the intelligent, inspiring women in front of me, medicine may try and tell us that we are either a career woman or a family woman or any of the other categories we may be directed down. But our paths are ours and ours alone to define. So live fully, loudly, and boldly, and live your life by your own terms. Our second lesson was that medicine is hard, but we are softer, and that is our strength. The world will teach us to be tough, to harden ourselves in the name of self-preservation. But never forget that we carry our 5-year-old selves in our hearts. The part of us that is curious, empathetic, and unafraid to feel. It's that gentleness, that openness, that humanity that I believe will define the kind of doctors and people that we will become. Vulnerability to me has never been a weakness. It's the key to human connection. And in a world that constantly measures success in outcomes and metrics, it is our capacity as a group to be human that will leave the most lasting impact. Never forget that in this climate, being gentle is one of the most rebellious things that we can do. And my final lesson, we are nothing without our village. For years, I was always chasing the next success, hoping that if I pushed enough, it would be enough. Newsflash, that is not how it works. Medicine has this way of narrowing our world until it's just us and the next hurdle, and yet none of us have gotten here alone. If the people in your life aren't your priority, then none of the success in the world will matter to us. In the end, the people who hold us close are the only trophies worth keeping. To the parents, siblings, grandparents, family, partners, and friends here, I want you to take this moment in too. As Lao Tzu said, gratitude is the memory of the heart. And today our hearts are overflowing with gratitude for you, the people who have brought us here. All of us before this were children with dreams and a vision. And behind every young child who believes in themselves is a family who believed first. So please know that every step across this stage belongs as much to you as it does to us. Without you, none of this would exist. Now, with this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, I would be remiss to not speak about my own tribe, who I have not seen, so if they could wave to me so I know where they are. To my best friend Taylor, who has been the soundtrack to my adulthood and the friend people spend lifetimes trying to find. To my partner Harley, who for 5 years has loved me gently and been a steady hand that held mine as I grew, making my life so beautiful and vibrant. To my baby sister Sasha, who has loved me with a loyalty that felt like home even across the country all of these years. And lastly, to my parents, Dr. Rakesh and Dr. Sumitra Bhawani, for every sacrifice, for taking my 3 to 4 phone calls every day, and for every moment of unconditional love. My parents were the first doctors that I ever knew, and the ones who taught me that medicine is not a science, it is an act of love. Everything I achieve in life will be a quiet echo of the way that you have raised me. And finally, to the class of 2025, what a journey we have shared. We walked into this degree wide-eyed, trying to focus and find our footing in a world that felt upside down. And somehow we have grown into a group of people who are capable, grounded, and ready for whatever comes next. Every graduating year leaves with a mark. I hope ours leaves something simple but rare, a legacy of kindness with a spine, kindness that is steady, kindness that stands up, and kindness that doesn't disappear when life gets loud. As we step into this next chapter, let's anchor ourselves in the values that shaped us and hold an unshakable belief that we deserve to be exactly where we are. Because the truth is, the world is not going to pause and wait for us to feel ready. So we're going to go anyway. We go boldly and we will go together. Class of 2025, it has been an absolute honour to grow up alongside of you. Let's get out there and show them, not through ego but action, the kind of doctors, teammates and people we choose to be. Thank you very much. Can I get the class of 2025 to stand up and we'll do the Declaration of Geneva? Should be in your pamphlets. All right, we can say it together. As a member of the medical profession, I solemnly pledge to dedicate my life to the service of humanity. The health and well-being of my patient will be my first consideration. I will respect the autonomy and dignity of my patient. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. I will not permit considerations of age, disease, or disability, creed, ethnic origin, gender, nationality, political affiliation, race, sexual orientation, social standing, or any other factor to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will respect the secrets that are confided in me, even after the patient has died. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity and in accordance with good medical practice. I will foster the honour and noble traditions of the medical profession. I will give to my teachers, colleagues and students the respect and gratitude that is their due. I will share my medical knowledge for the benefit of the patient and the advancement of healthcare. I will attend to my own health, well-being and abilities in order to provide care of the highest standard. I will not use my medical knowledge to violate human rights and civil liberties, even under threat. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honour.
Thank you, Sarah. Now it gives me great pleasure to congratulate as a cohort all of you who have received your degrees this afternoon. As Sarah has reminded you, be proud of what you've achieved, but remember all of those people who supported you along the way. It's very unlikely that you did it all alone. I wish you every success as you enter this new and exciting stage of your life and your career. As graduates of the University of Adelaide, you are of course now also one of its alumni and you're an ambassador for the university. Over the years, since this university was established, now 151 years ago, its alumni have made enormous contributions to their communities, both here and throughout the world. And today you join this community of over 174,000 alumni who are located in more than 148 countries around the globe. We have 21 global alumni networks, and 8 of them are international networks. I hope you might think of joining one of those networks and staying in contact with your university, which now, of course, will be through Adelaide, the new Adelaide University. Let me now thank the mace bearer, Lachlan Clark, and the valedictorian, Sarah Bilwani, and all who assisted in the organisation and running of today's event. I ask all the graduates to remain seated while I ask everybody else who comfortably can to please stand and join me in one last round of applause for today's graduates. Could the audience please remain standing? And I ask the graduates to now please stand for the academic recession. Once the academic recession has left the hall, we ask our guests to please remain in their place, and staff of the university will help them leave the hall. I now declare this congregation adjourned.